allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greetings and welcome to the 2020 Granville Academy graduation. This has truly been a year we will never forget. I am pleased to introduce our distinguished staff and guests who are with us today. Junior Marshal Evan Bechtel, Mrs. Annette Glass, Counselor, Mrs. Mary Wareheim, Director of Instruction, Mrs. Maisie Marlin, Coordinator of Granville Online, Granville Academy Lab Facilitator, Mr. Michael Spradlin, Mrs. Bethany Young. We wish to thank the following people for their continued support. Dr. Elisa McLean, Superintendent of Granville County Public Schools, Dr. Stan Winborn, Dr. Michael Myrick, Mrs. Beth Day, Mr. David Richardson, the Board Chair of Granville County Schools, Mr. Rob Rivers, Board Member, Dr. Gregory McKnight, Board Member, Mrs. Lynn Allred, Board Member. We also want to take time to thank our current and former members of the Armed Services. It is with great pride that I introduce Granville Academy's Salutatorian, Ms. Kylie Boney. Kylie will be attending Durham Tech next fall. Kylie?
Good afternoon, fellow 2020 graduates, teachers, faculty, friends, and family. We did it. After 13 years, we have met new people, played many sports, and taken challenging courses. I feel like I can speak on behalf of our class in saying that these last 4 years of high school have made a profound impact in our life. I want to thank everyone in my life that has helped me get to this moment and supported me along the way. This is one of the major moments in our life that we will never forget. Throughout my years in school, I have gained knowledge not only in the subjects we've studied, but also I have learned the importance of working towards your goals, accepting people who are different, communicating confidently, and believing in myself. These skills that we have gained will always be of value to us. Now that we have all achieved this huge milestone in our life, I have no doubt that we can all achieve anything we put our minds to. As we go into what adults call the real world, we will be faced with many challenges in our life, and how we grow from those challenges will matter. A quote that I love by Oliver Goldsmith says, "Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations." Graduation should serve as a launching point to whatever we decide to do for our career, like going straight into the workforce or continuing education at a university, community, or technical school. Continuing on, we all need to believe in ourselves and always strive to meet our goals and reach our dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. We will all make mistakes, and that will not define you. Surround yourselves with people that will encourage and support you. Positive energies are contagious. We have all just accomplished a major milestone, and now it's time to begin a new journey. And just remember, we are the 2020 graduates, and no one can take that away from us.
Thank you, Kylie. It is now my pleasure to introduce Granville County Schools Board Chairman, Mr. David Richardson.
Hello, Granville Academy Pirates. It is an honor to speak to you today at your high school commencement ceremony. In a speech to the graduating class of 1982 at his alma mater, Eureka College, former President Ronald Reagan said this: "Graduation day is called commencement, and properly so, because it is both a recognition of completion and a new beginning." And I would like to seriously talk to you about this new phase, the society in which you are going to take your place as full-time participants. You are no longer observers. You will be called upon to make decisions and express your views on global events because they will affect your lives. His words from nearly 40 years ago ring as true today as ever before. As you embark on this new leg of your journey, you will be faced with questions. Some you may have the answers to readily, and some you may need to look far and wide for the answers. However, at each question you will be given the opportunity to use your knowledge, your resources, and your character. Remember all those individuals that made contributions to your life to help mold you into the person that you are today. Take stock and have faith in the person you've become and all of the combined experiences and wisdom that have been shared with you during your years in school. But do not stop there. Continue to be a full-time participant in society for the decades to come. Some of you may go on to be doctors, lawyers, or perhaps teachers. Some of you may be carpenters, auto mechanics, waiters, or even serve in our armed forces. Some of you may go on to shape the world by raising your family and volunteering right here in your community. It does not matter what you do for a living. What matters is what living you do to make the world around you a better place. Impact the world for good. Utilize the knowledge that you've obtained and use your resources while you rely on your character. Most of all, never forget where you have been and the potential of where you are going. On behalf of the Board of Education, I want to congratulate you, and I look forward to seeing what the best and the brightest of Granville County will do to impact the world. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you for your encouraging words, Mr. Richardson. Now I'm very happy to introduce our valedictorian, Ms. Trinity Asycue. Trinity was accepted at UNC Asheville, UNC Wilmington, Appalachian State, Barton, and Middle Tennessee State. Overall, Trinity was awarded $148,000. Trinity also received the Reading Scholarship. Trinity has decided to attend Middle Tennessee State University next year. Trinity?
Before I begin my speech, I would just like to congratulate all of the seniors today for continuing to push through these not so very fun times. While this is supposed to be a time of our lives where we're celebrating completing a crucial role in our futures and beginning a new chapter to our lives, the pages have seemed to mesh into one big bundle of continuous uncertainty, but we are still persevering. Now, I know I'm supposed to follow those things with phrases like, believe in yourself, you can do anything, apply yourself, but it's kind of hard to be positive during these trying times. So, I'll reflect on my own past high school years for now. Freshman and sophomore year were difficult times for me personally. Along with struggling to be a stellar student, juggling my social life, needing to participate in every extracurricular there was, I felt that I was losing myself to a history of anxiety and depression. I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself, and it was hard to keep pushing for excellence when I was tired mentally and physically. But then, I found Granville Academy. At first, I was very hesitant about trying online school because of the stigma of being lazy, unmotivated, and not academically challenging that comes with online school. But Granville Academy gave me the opportunity to excel in ways I didn't even know I could. My friends, family, and a lady named Miss Glass were all very supportive of this change I was making with my academic career, and that pushed back any hesitation I had. If you don't know who Miss Glass is, she is the most supportive and uplifting counselor I will ever meet. She not only helped my mom and I navigate how to get me on the path to taking college courses, but she also offered me courses I didn't even know existed. On top of her offering me all the academic support I needed, she constantly praises me for my dedication to my academics and my drive to becoming successful. Before Granville Academy, I didn't even know why I was trying so hard to exceed with my education, besides keeping my mom happy, but I still found that drive. But I didn't have the drive to do things like get my license, attend a four-year university, or pursue the career that I so desperately wanted to have in music production. Now, after joining Granville Academy, I'm able to sort of drive. I've gotten a job, I can balance my work and social life more, I'm attending the college of my dreams in a few months, and I'm thriving mentally. I've not only seen a huge change on how I look at life, but I'm developing into the young, independent woman that I've always dreamed of being. But now, it is time to reflect on my graduating class as a whole. Students, we are the voice of change for our country. We will be the voice that our future generations need. With the recent events of activism and protests preceding the unjust murder of civilians like George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, I feel that we can be the voice of reason. We will be the generation that makes us proud to be Americans. We will be what makes our country feel safe, secure, just, and peaceful. I not only strongly suggest all of you to educate yourselves on these complex issues that tear our nation apart, but I encourage you to be active now and after high school. Speak out on these uncomfortable topics. Let's fight alongside our LGBTQ peers, our peers of color, our disabled peers, etc. Let us be the allies that these groups prayed for in previous decades, and let's put our own individual agendas to the side to fight for what we need the most: unity and justice. You will not only feel proud of what you have helped accomplish, but you will know you have helped achieve one thing: change. Thank you.
Thank you, Trinity. Graduates of Granville Academy 2020, you deserve special recognition. While all graduates every year deserve congratulations, you have persevered and overcome challenges the likes of which have never before been seen. We are extremely proud of you and your accomplishments, so congratulations to you and to your parents. I love a quote, and you being pirates, I thought a few nautical ones would be appropriate for today's occasion. In 1928, John Shedd offered this observation: "A ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. You were meant for a purpose. Discover that purpose and apply yourself to it with everything you've got. Be strong and courageous. Your decision to attend and graduate from Granville Academy already sets you apart for your courage and your wisdom." Another well-known quote that's appropriate is, "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Live your life to the fullest with no regrets. Embrace every opportunity you can to grow and become the best you possible. Never stop learning." Yet another quote: "The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, but the realist adjusts the sails." Be a realist. Work to overcome obstacles, just as you have all year long. Pastor Chuck Swindell says life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Okay, so how do you respond to, say, a pandemic or a graduation in a rain? The famous tennis player Arthur Ashe said, "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can." Or, as they say in the Marine Corps, where 2020 graduate Chase Edwards will soon be, improvise, adapt, and overcome. Another way to respond is to take Trinity's advice to heart. Be willing to work for the change that's needed. Don't get hung up on perfection and meeting other people's expectations. Allow yourself to grow and evolve. You aren't professionals yet, but remember, it was a professional who built the Titanic, but it was an amateur who built Noah's Ark. So again, graduates, I want to congratulate you and hope that you achieve all the best in your future endeavors. Pirates, we wish you fair winds and following seas. Okay, graduates, the time has come to award diplomas.
Harley Elizabeth Blackman. Chase Miles Edwards. Chase Miles Edwards. Samantha Del Rio. Samantha Del Rio. Faith Evelyn Balling.
Congratulations. One of the strings came with them,
Faith Evelyn Balling. Taylor Sue Wiles.
very proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Taylor Sue Wiles. Trinity Sierra Asycue.
Congratulations. Very proud of you. Congratulations.
Trinity Sierra Asycue.
Congratulations. Very proud. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations, great job.
Montavious Tavon Smith Williams. Montavious Tavon Smith Williams. Sarah Isabel Wilbanks. Sarah Isabel Wilbanks.
By the power vested in me by the great state of North Carolina, I hereby declare you a graduate. You may turn your tassel.
Elizabeth Marie Rochelle. Elizabeth Marie Rochelle.
I hereby declare you a graduate. You may turn your tassel.
Congratulations.
Jada LeMay Piper. Jada LeMay Piper.
By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I hereby declare you a graduate. You may turn your tassel. Wonderful.
Congratulations. So proud of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody. You did a great job.
Dr. McLean, would you please do the honors?
And now the moment you've been waiting for. Seniors, please rise. By the power vested in me by the great state of North Carolina, and by the authority granted to me by our illustrious Granville County Board of Education, and after conferring with your principal, I hereby declare you graduates from Granville County Public Schools. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations.
Like a small boat on the ocean, setting big waves in motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, and I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight. So take back my life. So prove I'm alright. So hey, my power's turned on. Started right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song, and I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean,
big waves in emotion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion.